lens on here, you can just see, looking here, the damage to this building. And Sanjeev, if you can just pan up there to the higher floors, the medical center director here told me it was a 5th floor direct impact on the cancer and neurology ward. He said, very fortunately, the 25 patients, bedbound patients that they'd had there until yesterday had been taken to the basement for their safety. That had been a precautionary measure. This direct impact on the hospital, he said, has caused extensive damage. 40 casualties here, most of them with light injuries from broken glass. Most people taking shelter inside the hospital. But to give you a sense of this place, the children's ward is over in that direction. There is a maternity ward in this hospital. I've seen pregnant ladies outside the hospital having to leave with other patients already today. This is the biggest medical facility. Up there giving that inspection, the hospital director told me was going to happen. They're pouring water on that level. It's all black and charred. When you get a little bit away from the building, maybe Sanjeev, you can pull up, see the side of the building there. You can see the concrete ripped back, toppled down. A 1,200 bed hospital. Like all hospitals in Israel, this one, as a precautionary measure, had been moving patients to the basement. And that's why the director said that the casualty toll here was not worse. It could have been far worse. And I think when you try and look at this, and you know, the question at the moment is diplomacy. Is diplomacy going to work? Is it possible at the moment? Days like today, when such an emotive site as a hospital, the cancer ward, the urology ward, pregnancy clinic here as well, children's wards part of this hospital. When that happens, that raises...
The way Trump is talking about potentially bombing Iran is insane. He's like, oh, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I gotta see how I'm feeling. It's like, that's not how you talk about going to war. That's how you talk about going to your coworker's birthday that requires 2 subway transfers. Like, whatever happened to a, we're monitoring the situation closely. I would kill for a, we're monitoring the situation closely. Instead, we got this leader who seems to be using a magic 8-ball to decide if we're gonna get to see a new and exciting reboot of ISIS over the next decade. Like, you started this problem. We had a perfectly good treaty in place that you tore up on day one. It reminds me of like when millennials buy an old home and the first thing they do is tear up like beautiful hardwood floor. It's like, don't do that. Why are you doing that if you don't know what you're going to replace it with? It's like, oh, you're going to replace it with ugly ass gray floor. It's like that's something we should be bombing.